But yeah, I think the more we practice mindfulness, the more we realize that we can't believe everything we think. You know, oftentimes, especially with longer meditations, and especially like in silence, when we're sitting for 30, 45 minutes, 60 minutes, we may cycle through a few stories. And if we just continue sitting with them with this caring curiosity or this gentle awareness, allowing the energy of these stories to surface and then meeting that energy, kind of like Melissa was talking about, meeting the anger as it arises and passes away. We see these, you know, arcs of the story. You know, it's like a sitcom, like a, you know, Law and Order episode or something. It's like we're like meeting the characters and kind of rehashing a scenario or reliving a, you know, common storyline that we're used to having. And then this energy arises, it gets a little dramatic. You know, the Law and Order, like the order side comes in, like bump bump, the judge comes in, like, you know, and then there's a fight. And then a toothpaste commercial comes in out of nowhere, and then you're back to the story and you're like, "Arr." And then you meet it, you sit with it, you experience it, this gentle awareness. And then you breathe. You're like, oh, wow, that story took me for a ride. You know, and then you can kind of see it on the other side a little bit. And you're like, wow, like I was really caught up in that story. And the more sort of episodes we see, the more we see, oh, like, I don't necessarily believe all this. Like, I have a little more perspective now. These are the feelings that come up. This is, you know, how that storyline feels. These are the judgments that arise. So we're understanding the mind and how it's working more and more as we experience it. And the more we bring this gentle awareness to it, the more understanding we have of how our mind works. The more we know what we're working with. You know, and we can develop these tools working with the mind. Depending on what our stories are.